So I'll start with the prayers. We'll meditate on the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिति नाम्ने। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिति नाम्ने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवं गौरवान् प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषणोदिपाश्रितदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So hello everyone, Namaste, Hare Krishna. Welcome to Gita session. So we are in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We are towards the end of this 15th chapter. So today we'll do few verses and next session mostly we'll complete this chapter. This chapter is titled Purushottama Yoga, where Krishna declares himself to be Purushottama, and more importantly, Krishna talks about himself, how he is supporting, maintaining everyone and everything in this universe. Okay, so Krishna wants us to attach to the Supreme Lord by knowing his absolute nature. So Krishna begins this chapter. I'll give a quick glimpse. I think we all know this. So I'll give a quick glimpse so that we'll catch up what we have covered in the past. So Krishna begins this chapter by comparing this entire material existence to be an upside down banyan tree. So just as like banyan tree grows and multiplies itself, the soul in this material existence grows and multiplies its own existence. The soul in this universe, material existence, he multiplies his existence by unlimited desires. Because of unlimited desires, unlimited attachments, material attachments, is perpetuating his existence in this material creation. So Krishna says, cut this tree with determination and detachment. You need a weapon to cut this tree. The weapon is detachment. Vairagya towards things. As long as attachment is strong, it is hard to detach from the things. So one has to have the acts of detachment. The acts of detachment comes by attaching to the Supreme Lord, not artificially suppressing, but by attaching to the Supreme Lord. Krishna says, Tameva chadyam purusham prapade. If you surrender unto me, if you take shelter of me, I'll give you the detachment. You can nicely overcome these unnecessary material entanglements. And Krishna says, if you can, not everyone can attain my abode, only the person who are purified, free of pride, attachments and desires, only such a person can attain my abode. And my abode is it's not illumined by anything, so it is self-luminous, and a person who attains my abode will not return back again. If you don't come back, if you don't come to me, you have to transmigrate. So you have to transmigrate. You are my soul. You are part and parcel of me. Krishna is saying, you are part and parcel of me. You have the potential to attain a nature of me, but you're forgetful of that fact, and you are suffering in this world with this mind and senses, uncontrolled mind and senses. Just like air carries aroma, our soul is also carrying all these impressions, thoughts, emotions, everything from one life to other life, and it's continuing In a new body, new desires, new thoughts, new emotions, it's continuing its existence. So Krishna says very important thing, not everybody can understand this. This science of transmigration, not everybody can understand this, not everybody can perceive this. If someone is dying, nobody thinks why someone is dying. If someone is taking birth, nobody even think why the person has taken birth. They just celebrate the birth and death, but they don't even think what is behind. So not everybody can understand this. One has to have the vision of knowledge. Okay, the lens of knowledge. If a person wears the lens of Bhagavad Gita, he can truly understand the reason, the cause of birth, disease, old age, death, and transmigration of soul. So as long as you have material attachments, you're going to transmigrate. But if you don't have that, you can. If you develop attachment towards me, you'll come to me. That's the third section. Krishna says. So, but in this material world, we see only material things. We don't see Supreme Lord, right? Krishna says, see presence of Supreme Lord in everyone, everything, because He is the one who is supplying everything to us. So, if you see the sunlight, who is supplying sunlight? Krishna says, He is the source of light, moon, everything, and He is the source of all the eatables. We are able to eat it and nourish our bodies. For our material existence, He's supplying everything. Like all the light, heat, airflow, and everything. He's ensuring everything is in place. He's also supplying all the vegetation for us, fruits, vegetables, and he's also digesting our food. Digesting our food. So we'll see that today. So that's a verse for today. We'll see that. Okay. So the theme where Krishna is driving us is like detached from matter and attached to Krishna, the Supreme Lord, all controller, all pervasive Supreme Lord, Purushottama. Okay, I'll ask someone to read this.
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहम् आश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचामि अन्नं चतुर्विधम्. I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with the air of life, outgoing and incoming, to digest the four kinds of foodstuff.
Thank you, Prabhu. So the theme in the last section, Krishna is saying he is the one who is sustaining this entire cosmic existence, right? We see Earth, Sun, and various planetary systems in this world. They're all nicely working. They're all in orbit, nicely functioning. Sunrise, sunset, various seasons coming and going. Who is ensuring all this happens properly? He said Krishna. Krishna said he is the one. Hmm? And not just that, he is also supplying all the food stuff needed for us to survive and sustain in this existence. He's becoming the juice of life. We saw moon planting last time in our last session, the moon planting, right? So it is because of Krishna's energies. Okay. For us living, all the things are provided, and we also need food. Food is also provided by Krishna. And in this verse, Krishna very beautifully saying, he is the one who is also digesting our food. Digesting our food. After we eat the food stuff, he is the one who is digesting our food. Krishna is explaining this digestive process and what are the things we eat. Aham, we'll try to understand a little deeper here. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Pranapana Samayuktam Pachami Annam Chaturvidam. Chaturvidam means four types. Chatur means four, vidam four types of food. So we'll see what are the four types of food. So Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva. Bhutva means becoming. Bhutva becoming Vaishvanaro. Vaishvanaro means the fire. Aham means I. Krishna is saying I am becoming the fire, digestive fire. Krishna is saying he is becoming the digestive fire. So one should not mistake this digestive fire to be heartburn or anything. We see in this world like we eat some kind of food stuff, it generates kind of burning sensation in the stomach. So is that what Krishna is saying? No. Krishna doesn't create problems. Krishna doesn't create problems. He's not the heartburn. Okay. But what he's talking about, the digestive fire, digestive fire. So this has context from Ayurveda. If you have knowledge about Ayurveda, or if you study Ayurvedic science, so these are related. Ayurveda is also Vedic science. So it's all Bhagavad Gita, also Vedic science, Vedic science. So in Ayurveda, it is described this digestive fire. The name is called Jataragni. There are different Agnis, the 4 to 5 Agnis, Jataragni, Bhavagni, and so on. So one of the uh, Agni, the fire which helps in digestion, is called Jataragni. Jataragni. So Krishna is saying he is the Jataragni. He is the digestive fire. So what this digestive fire do? So this digestive fire, when the food is sent through the pipe, all we know is like we just dump whenever we are hungry, we take a food, either we sit, stand, walk, drive, people just eat. All we know is eating and putting the stuff into this bin, so-called bin stomach, right? So, but it's quite amazing how this digestive system works. The entire digestive system works. The human body itself, like, quite amazing how it all works, right? So when the food is eaten, uh, the food needs to be properly digested, assimilated, and the energy need to be sent, transferred throughout the body, right? So this digestive fire, Jataragni, ensures the food is digested properly. So this also means, like, in scientific term, the bile and various things are released, various things happen. It's all included, part of Jataragni. Part of Jataragni. It's all scientific. It's a scientific way also we can see. So these are all related only. So this Jataragni ensures the food is properly digested, and it is the nutrients from the food are absorbed throughout the body, sent throughout the body, and is all absorbed. And also this ensures the waste is eliminated. The waste is also sent downwards. Mm. So that is the Jataragni. So if you want more details, we can study from Ayurveda and search for like Jataragni. There's so many things we can find. It's a beautiful thing, Jataragni. So it's not heartburn again. It is the way our digestion system works. It supplies energy, digests food, and supplies energy. Okay, so this is same as like how we uh, cook the food. Pachami literally means cooking basically. So like if you take a bowl of rice and put it on the stove, mm, for us to cook the rice, what we need? Heat. Heat is the one which we need. Either it could be induction stove or a gas stove, whatever the stove, the heat element is needed to properly cook the food. We can't take a bowl of rice and put it in fridge. If you put in deep fridge and expect the food to be cooked, no. Rice is not cooked when it is kept in the fridge. Rice is cooked when it is put on a stove. When it is put under a fire. There is a fire element is the one which is ensuring the food is cooked. Right? Similarly, this fire element is the one which ensures the food is properly cooked, means digested and uh, transformed into energy. So that is Jataragni. Jataragni. And just as like for a food to cook, it needs air, right? Like if I use a gas stove or induction stove, there is a air component is also there. So that air component, um, I mean, example gas stove, right? So gas stove, as long as there is a air, I mean, air is also required. As long as there is air, then the gas burns, and then the fire works properly. In the fire itself without air cannot function, right? So similarly, so Krishna is saying this digestive fire also works in conjunction with the airs, different airs in our body. This is very deep. If you go deep, it's like so vast subject matter. It's in Ayurveda. It's all in Ayurveda. Very nice subject matters. Okay. So just as like we know, like our body is made of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. So it's all a wonderful study, how this body with different elements work together. Hmm. So there are different airs. Krishna is talking about prana, apana, these two airs. Prana, apana, these two airs. Okay, but Ayurveda says there are 5 airs in our body. Okay, 5 airs. It's not like the air we breathe in, breathe out. Is the airs which are present, always present in our body. sometimes referred to as uh, Panchavayus. Right? When the soul leaves the body, all these vayus will go out. Nothing will be there. So none of digestion will not work, heart will not pump, nothing will happen. So these vayus, the airs exist in our body. We are not aware of it, but they exist. Okay, so they exist and ensure proper functioning of the body. So this prana air, so this is like a life energy. I mean, I'm not expert here, but this helps in the. I'm giving some few details here. We can do research later. So prana air, which is helps in the respiratory system. Udana air, nervous system. Vayana air, circulation system, and samana air, digestive system, right? And apana air, downward, this excretory system. We need the different airs so that our waste is excreted. So Krishna is using these words, prana and apana, so that this fire works properly. This fire works properly, digestive fire works in conjunction with prana and apana airs. Okay. So what it digests? It digests four types of foods. Hmm. Whatever we eat, Krishna could have given example like pizza, pasta, burger, biryani, Manchurian, many examples Krishna could have given, but Krishna is giving only these things, four names. Chaturvidam. Pachami Annam Chaturvidam. Like Annam is a food, is Chaturvidam, four types of food. One may say like there are 100 types of food. If you go to Gujarati, there are wide varieties of Gujarati dishes. If you go to Chinese, there are wide varieties of Chinese dishes, American dishes, Mexican dishes. Okay, so whatever may be the food types of food, but everything falls into these four categories. So nicely Krishna is putting together, right? So those are Bhaksha, Bhojya, Leha, Peya. Bhaksha is like a solid food, hard food, like a bread or a rice, mm, anything. Even though it is cooked, but is a solid in a solid form. So that is something which needs to be chewed. We chew it and eat it, chew it and eat it, right? Chew it and eat it. That's a bhaksha, the food which is we chew it and eat it. It could be many examples: pizza, pasta, burger, or whatever. So and bhoja is something we swallow it. It's like a jelly things, right? We just don't chew much, we just sip it and swallow it, right? Take it, just swallow it. And leha means something, the food stuff that is licked, eaten by licking, like ice cream and soup or anything, right? So and other food stuff that is like peya means drink. So like a milk, fruit juice, we don't chew it, we don't lick it, we don't just swallow it, we just take it all the way from mouth, right? So paya, like milk or anything. So any food stuff in this world falls into just these four categories: laksha, bhaksha, bhojya, leha, paya. Something which is chewed, something which is swallowed, something which is licked, something which is drink, right? So these four types. Krishna becomes a digestive fire in along with these two airs, prana, apana. He is digesting all kinds of food stuff we eat. It is just a digestive fire only. Okay, it's not Krishna is not saying a bile or anything. It's just digestive fire. He's saying he becomes a digestive fire to digest food we eat. Okay, it's quite amazing how this entire system works, right? I know.
So, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you saying that when we eat, Krishna is eating with us at the same time?
No, no.
Oh,
Krishna is not eating.
okay.
Yes, yeah. It's just like if you cook a rice on the stove, is fire is eating the rice.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I understand.
Fire is cooking the rice. Okay, right. So it is ensuring it is properly cooked. Same thing. Okay. So Krishna is saying he is a digestive fire. He is ensuring the food is digested. He's not eating. That's a good question. He's not eating. He's ensuring it is cooked. Even though we cook it and eat it, but he's ensuring it
And
is
his
properly.
energies that are allowing us to take to cook and eat this food.
Sorry, what was it?
I think I understand. It's Krishna is giving us the means to cook and eat this food.
Yeah, cook and eat and food after we eating.
Right.
We eat, yeah.
All right, I understand. Sorry about that. Thank you.
That's a good question. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like for a digestive system to work, he is the one needed. Our body digestive system cannot function without his presence. That is the point. He's not eating, yeah, but at the same time, he's not even touching the food. He's just becoming the fire. It's the fire which ensures that.
Yeah, that was a good explanation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So this overall digestive system is like so complicated. Imagine if you're building if you're making a digestive system. Right now we are making robots and everything. So I was reading something like, if anyone were to make this digestive system, what are all needed? It's a complication. You need this entire machinery. Basically, it's a big machinery, right? So you know how this entire thing works. Like we chew and eat the food, and the bile get released, and the food is properly digested, and the waste is separated, and all the energies are supplied throughout the body. Right? It's quite amazing how this body works. And most importantly, a few health tips I want to give from my side, from my learning, that anything in this life, for our body to function properly, mm, one thing is really important. It's food. Food makes our body, food ruins our body. Food also ruins our body, right? Um, the food has to be taken in a proper way. In a proper way. Ayurveda talks about this very nicely, that we feel the presence of digestion fire, it's like hunger sometimes, others, one of the symptom is hunger, right? So it is recommended that to eat any food only when we are hungry. If we are eating food when we are not hungry, that means there is no digestive fire, or not proper digestive fire, then food is not digested. Then all kinds of diseases will come. And we see some people like before they eat lunch, they drink cold drinks, chilled ice drinks, cool drinks. So Ayurveda says that, if a person does that, this digestive fire wouldn't work properly. It still digests the food, but you can't put. These are all incompatible types. Heat and cold. Heat and cold are not compatible types. So for digestive system to work, it is said like one can eat ginger or hot drinks like heat, anything heat related stuff. If you take it before eating any food, so that helps proper digest with the proper digestion, and body can function properly. So there are many aspects of the God, and Krishna is saying, this is one of the aspects that he becomes a digestive fire to digest the food stuff we eat. And we are so much dependent on the Lord, right? So we cannot even function without the presence of God. Okay, so we'll move on. So I'll ask someone to read this verse.
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानम् अपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहम् एव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृत् वेदविद् एव चाहम्. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas.
Thank you. Now Krishna is talking about another aspect about himself, that how he is maintaining us. On the cosmic level, he spoke. The cosmic level he spoke. hmm, Like entire cosmic existence to function. We are on the Earth planet. For we need entire cosmic things to function properly, sun, moon, everything. And he's providing food stuff. He's maintaining us on a personal level. He's also becoming that. He's ensuring the food stuff is produced. He's also ensuring becoming a digestive fire. Is ensuring the food is digested and our bodies functions properly. Now he's speaking about another aspect, that sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto. Okay, there are four separate things, so we'll go one by one in detail. Okay, So we'll see one by one part, and we'll go slowly and try to complete. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्विष्टो मत्त स्मृतिर्ज्ञानम् अपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वै अहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृत वेदविदेह चाहम्. So the first line is सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो. Hridi means heart. Hridi means heart. Hridi. Synonym, Sanskrit and English synonym words. Hridi. Sarvasya chaham, in all living beings. In all living beings. Sarvasya chaham. Aham means I. Sarvasya chaham. In all living beings. Hridi sannivishto. I reside in the heart of every living being. Krishna is saying he resides, the God resides in the heart of every living being. This is one of the aspect of the God, Paramatma. So Krishna already spoke about this in 13th chapter. So what one may say, like, what do you do, Krishna? You sitting in my heart and you playing video games, and are you doing something in my heart? So, Krishna is not playing video games or anything like that, but Krishna is ensuring we function properly, right? So Krishna does two things: Upadrishta, Anumanta. Upadrishta, right? So he oversees our actions, and Anumanta, he permits our actions. Permits our actions. He plays a neutral role, basically. He just observes, plays a neutral role. Here he is saying he resides in the heart of every living being, every living entity. And he does these things. Matta smritir gnanam apohanam cha. Gnana means knowledge. Smriti means remembrance. Apohanam means forgetfulness. Forgetfulness. It's quite amazing what Krishna is putting here. Right? So if we are able to function, right? So we are what are we are a soul in the body with senses, with senses. uh, uh, we gain knowledge through senses. Sense of eyes, we gain knowledge. Ears, through hearing, through smelling, through tasting, we gain knowledge, right? So the gnanam, that means this processing, how it is happening. I'm looking at a laptop, I'm looking at a phone, right? All this data is captured and getting stored in the mind, right? We're gaining knowledge. You're gaining knowledge. You're looking at the picture and you're understanding something here, right? So we're gaining knowledge so fast we're able to gain knowledge. Hmm? If you're watching a movie, we watch many things in 2 hours. So many. I was watching this Narasimha Mahavatar Narasimha movie. So many effects, VFX effects, like graphic effects. So many things are flashing so quickly. So many I'm going, but we're able to quickly gain knowledge and understand, relate to those things, right? So the gnanam, knowledge part, is also because of him. It is because of Krishna, God, we can understand, we can gain knowledge. We can gain any knowledge. That means soul cannot soul itself cannot function with the body. So soul along with the God, along with three modes we already spoke, right? 14th chapter, mode of goodness, passion, ignorance. So Krishna clarifies this in 18th chapter. There are five things are needed: body, soul, and three modes, and the Supreme Lord, and also they're all needed. They're all needed for us to function. Okay. So, if we are able to gain knowledge by hearing, smelling, tasting, anything, Krishna says it is because of him. And that is one aspect. Second thing is, if we are able to remember anything, smriti means remembrance, right? So we gain knowledge. I look at Arun for the first time. After 6 months, I see Arun again in a temple or anywhere somewhere else. But I can relate to him. I can remember. Oh, I saw you. I saw your face. Right? I saw your face. I know there's scientific reasoning also. Many chemical things happen in our mind. But Krishna is saying it is because of him. If you are able to remember anything, remember someone's face, looking at his face, or tasting something, like taste, like mother or moms have cooked nice food, we tasted that food stuff. If we eat, if our friends call to their home and cook a nice dish which resembles the taste of our mother, we say like, yeah, this tastes like my mom's food. We say that, right? So how is that? Just by that taste, we could remember something. By tasting, we are able to remember something. Krishna is saying that is because of him. That those abilities also because of him. Gnanam and smriti. Another thing Krishna is saying, forgetfulness also because of him. If we are able to forget something, if I see Arun face and next day I'm forgetting Arun's face, also because of him. So it's not like it's a cookie cutter program, everybody forgets. It varies. It varies. Again, the gunas, the three gunas also come into play here. The mode of goodness, passion, ignorance. If a person living a lifestyle of mode of ignorance, like eating tamasic food, living a tamasic lifestyle, so lazy, sluggish, and he has viparita gnana, totally misunderstand things. Like these are the symptoms of tamoguna, right? So the scriptures also this for a tamoguna, forgetful levels are high. They forget a lot. For us to function properly, we have to be at least in satoguna, rajoguna. Satoguna, rajoguna, we can quickly remember and process very nicely. So, but the ability to forget, then we forget, people forget things, right? It's also because of him. The functioning, it's a natural functioning of the body. It's a natural functioning of the human body, right? We gain knowledge, remember, and forget. It's all because of Krishna only. Krishna is saying. Sometimes forgetfulness is also a bliss. If we run into a crash, wreck, or accident or something, and we go through so many things, and if we could forget it nicely, then that's good for us. We don't want to remember those things. We don't want to remember all the bad things happen in our life. If you are having an argument with a person or anything, we don't want to remember all that, right? So we just want to empty our mind. If you're forgetting something, that's good for us. It's Krishna's blessing. Okay. The third aspect here, Krishna is saying, Vedesha sarve ahameva vedyo. This is a very important thing. Vedas are scriptures. Vedas means scriptures, right? So just like uh, for a person who is practicing Christianity, it is based on authority, Bible. Okay, so for Islam, it's a Quran. For a Sanatana Dharma, it's not a religion. Sanatana Dharma, it's a Vedas. Okay, Vedas talk about various things for different kinds of people. Okay, it's not like a religion, you follow this, you do this, you get this, not like that. So Vedas is all encompassing. If a person wants to live a material life, not interested in God, just live happily, merrily, it's okay. You can just follow Karma Kanda section of Vedas is there. If a person this Sanatana Dharma never enforces us to follow a thing. Okay, that's the beauty of Sanatana Dharma. So, if a person is interested to gain knowledge about soul, nature, and he wants to attain liberation, then the Gnana Kanda section of Vedas or Bhagavad Gita we are learning now is coming from Gnana Kanda section of Vedas. But Vedas are coming from God Himself, and Vedas, essence of Vedas is also Bhagavad Gita. Essence of Upanishads, Vedanta Upanishads is Bhagavad Gita. In other words, simple words, after studying all the Vedic scriptures, after studying entire Bhagavad Gita, Ahameva Vedyo, one has to understand who the Krishna is. It's like if you are watching entire Ramayana, reading entire Ramayana book, and we are asking who is Rama or who is Sita to Rama. That means he did not read properly. He did not understood the entire Ramayana. So Vedasya Sarve Ahameva Vedyo. He is to be known. The study of Bhagavad Gita is to know God, know the Supreme Lord, the absolute nature, who this God is. We have been seeing that the various aspects of the God Krishna spoken in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th chapters. In this chapter also we saw like he's become digestive fire, and from him comes knowledge, remembrance, forgetfulness, many things he's spoken, right? So God is the one who is to be known by studying scriptures, by studying Bhagavad Gita. and Vedantakrit Veda Videva Chaham. And Krishna is saying he is the one who has given the Vedas. Vedantakrit Veda Videva Chaham. So he's a knower of the Vedas because he has given it. He has given it. It came, the Vedas, the scriptures, the knowledge. Veda means knowledge, right? The knowledge came through God, from God, through Lord Brahma, and later Veda Vyasa, the great sage. He put in papers, documented it nicely, and given to us many scriptures. For different kinds of people, all kinds of people. It's all encompassing, all kinds of people. Uh, um, it's like if a person is, God knows this. That's what Krishna is saying. The message here is he knows the Vedas, he knows the scriptures, and he is to be known by studying scriptures. Just like a computer programmer is writing a code, he knows because he wrote the code. He knows what he has written, how that functions, right? Similarly, Krishna is saying he is the one who has given this knowledge of scriptures, and by the study of scriptures, he is to be known. He is to be taken shelter of. Okay, so these are the two verses, beautiful verses. Before I move on, so we'll meditate on the pastimes of Krishna. We'll go into the stories from philosophy. So before I move on, if you have any questions, we can take in general. Okay, so you can think and we can ask later. We can ask later. So next 15 minutes, we'll go and go through all these pastimes of the Lord. A quick glance. One pastime itself takes 1 hour. So we're gonna quickly see and try to spend as much time as possible about pastimes of the Lord. So it's because Krishna is gonna appear. Krishna had appeared in the past in Dwapara Yuga, different Yuga cycle altogether. In Dwapara Yuga, like 5,000 years back, 5,500 years back, he had appeared and he performed many pastimes. Many pastimes, okay? And he has descended and performed pastimes. Krishna says in 4th chapter, right? So, Janma Karma Chame Divyam. Janma Karma Chame Divyam. He, the God, and his actions are divyam, divine, divine, not like materially, a material person does activities, are divine activities, divyam. Evam yo veti tatvatha takta deham punarjanma naiti mamesito arjuna. Takta deham punarjanma. So if a person can clearly understand who the God is, why God performs pastimes and meditates on these pastimes, Krishna is saying he develop unalloyed devotion unto the Lord, and such a person will not takta deham. After uh, giving up his body, he will not take birth again. He will not take birth again. And 10th chapter also Krishna says about his pastimes that devotees like to converse about the Lord. Machittha madgatha prana bodhayanta parasparam katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So by hearing about the Lord, by hearing the pastimes of the Lord, they get a great satisfaction and bliss, happiness. Great satisfaction, bliss, and happiness. These are all same pastimes, but so enriching pastimes and so attractive pastimes. So how much of our time we hear it, we like to hear again and again. If we have the affinity to hear the pastimes of the Lord, we are on the right track. So Shukadeva Goswami in Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami speaks to Parikshit Maharaj, and Parikshit Maharaj was so eagerly hearing the pastimes. He was saying like, "Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more." So that's that kind of affinity towards Krishna one should have. Okay. So just like Krishna said, Janma Karma Chame Divyam, divine. So he appeared on this Earth planet 5,000 years ago. So we're gonna celebrate his appearance this Saturday. This Saturday, Sunday, 2 days. But in St. Louis time it is this Saturday. So Krishna is gonna appear. It's called Janmashtami. So everywhere on this Earth planet, people celebrate the divine appearance of Lord Krishna. Okay, so Krishna has appeared. When he appeared, not like he came from the mother and gone through any surgery or anything like that. No, no, it just appeared from them, right? So, um, and when he appeared, the baby form of Krishna is fully ornamented, like he's fully adorned with all the ornaments, like peacock feather and with bangles and everything, fully adorned, right? So they were shocked to see that Vasudeva and Devaki, they were surprised to see this baby boy. So that time, God Himself, He showed His form with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, with all His ornaments, adornments. So and later Krishna instructed through the arrangement of Yoga Maya. So Krishna was taken to. This is Krishna born in the prison. Later he was taken to Gokul. So that is also so amazing, mesmerizing pastime where the entire Yamuna river got parted so that Vasudeva can nicely carry Krishna on this basket. Hmm. So, and as he was growing, Kamsa, the king Kamsa, who heard that this eighth child of Devaki, he's not, he didn't know that this boy is his Krishna is gonna kill him, but he was doubting and he was sending all kinds of demons. Okay, so he sent Kamsa sent various many demons. So one of the demon was Putana, Shatakasura, Trinavarta, Aghasura, Bhakasura, and Keshi demon, many demons Kamsa sent. It's God's arrangement to deliver them. So this went Putana is sent by Kamsa. She's a Rakshasi, she's a demon. She went to kill Krishna. She poisoned her breast, poisoned her milk, and she wanted to kill Krishna. So when Krishna was given to, so for her to feed, Krishna was nicely sucking the milk, and Krishna also sucked the life of Putana. Life of Putana. Putana ran away, and she just died. She got his gigantic body, huge body. Hmm. So it is said that Putana also got liberation. It is because she went and touched the body of Krishna, and Krishna accepted her as mother, and Krishna gave her spiritual world. She went to spiritual world. And Shatagasura, Trinavarta, various demons. So many demons. These some few demons have various pastimes. So one of the demon called Agasura. So he was a Gandharva before, like a celestial personality, but he, because of a curse by Ashtavakra Muni, so he got this python body, body of a python, and he became more and more demonic. And again, it's a blessing that Muni says that when Krishna appears, Krishna will deliver you. Right? So Krishna delivered this Aghasura, the giant python, and this demigod also got liberation. So whoever the demon Krishna killed, they all got liberation. They all went back to spiritual world. So these are few things Krishna had done. Not just killing. Krishna doesn't just come to kill, but Krishna also comes to perform some pastimes. The wonderful pastimes. So as Krishna was growing, so one day he ate the mud. He ate the mud. And when his mother asked Krishna, Krishna, open your mouth. What are you eating? And when his brother was saying, Krishna ate mud. And Krishna says, no, no, I did not eat mud. My brother is lying. Why would I eat mud? Balaram always lies. So Balaram says, no, 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 I'm not lying. Krishna ate the mud. Krishna ate the mud. Hmm? So just like how we ask our kids, right? You're lying. Open your mouth. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Open your mouth, right? So same thing. So Yashoda said, open your mouth, Krishna. I want to see. Did you eat mud or no? So when Krishna opened the mouth, Yashoda saw this entire cosmic creation, entire universe. Whatever Arjuna saw on these things, a similar kind of setup, entire universe, Yashoda saw in the mouth of Krishna. Mm. And later Krishna, by the Yoga Maya energy, he bewildered Yashoda, and Yashoda forgot that also. But Yashoda saw that. And interestingly, so where is universe? Where is universe? Yashoda looking at Krishna, she's already in the universe, right? I'm sitting here, I'm part of the universe. Right? If I'm looking at the universe, I'm here, right? So now Yashoda is seeing universe in the mouth of Krishna. So interestingly, she saw herself. She saw herself in the mouth of Krishna because she's already in the universe. Mm. So it's when Krishna appeared, he exhibited his divinity openly. Openly he exhibited his divinity. Rama appeared, he was like hiding his divinity, but Krishna openly showed his divinity to everybody. Everybody. And one of the beautiful pastime like one can meditate upon. And Krishna also stole the butter. Hmm? Butter, and he fed the butter, and he was later tied by Yashoda. Hmm? By the two ropes, by this rope. Yashoda tried to, I'm going a little faster. Pastimes cannot be gone faster, but we have less time, so I need to rush to complete this. Once Krishna is becoming very, very naughty, very, very naughty. He's stealing butter, and so many complaints from everybody. So Mother Yashoda took him, and she tied to this grinding motor. Grinding motor. And this is also very interesting life lesson here for us. Like, as Yashoda was tying Krishna, she took a rope, made one full circle, and tried to make a knot, but she couldn't make a knot. She couldn't make a knot. The two ropes are not coming. uh, so then again she goes and pulls another big rope. Mm. And she tries again, she tries, attempts again, it fails, again 2 fingers short. And it was like almost 3 to 4 hours, 5 hours. She's attempting this all day long. But at once she was tired, she gave up. She gave up. And Krishna uh, again says, "You tie me now." Mother Yashoda could able to tie. So it is said that the 2 finger shot represents our ahankara, mamakara, right? Attachment. It's not like we can attain God by our own strength. It's God's mercy also needed. So I think, and Krishna, when he was bound to this grinding motor, he he rushed to these 2 trees, and he delivered these 2 trees. These 2 trees were also the celestial beings. They were cursed by Narada Muni, but they got delivered by Krishna. Hmm. So these are a few pastimes. Damodar Leela is called, entire set is Damodar Leela pastimes. And Krishna also uh, did this Govardhan Leela. Govardhan Leela. So when all the Vrajavasis, they were celebrating a festival, when they're celebrating a festival to please Indra, so that all the rains will come, all the all the their farmlands will grow, cows will get the milk and everything, right? So but Krishna prohibited a puja to Indra. Krishna said, instead of doing puja to a demigod, you do the puja to Govardhan. Govardhan, a mountain. Do puja to mountain. Mountain is the one which is supplying us everything. So all the Vrajavasis, all the residents, all the everybody, they went and they did puja, the offerings to Govardhan, this mountain. So it is said that from the mountain, a celestial God himself, Krishna himself appeared, and he accepted all the offerings given to him. And Indra, demigod, God Indra got furious, and he showered so much rain, the devastating rain. So that time Krishna lifted this Govardhan hill. Govardhan hill is a huge mountain. Huge, it's not a small mountain, it's a huge miles minute, 20 to 30 miles, I think. So it's a huge mountain. So Krishna was so easily, so seamlessly lifted this mountain with his little tiny finger, and he saved all these residents here. And later Indra himself he's from the demigod from other realm, right? So he himself came down and he was so repentful, and later Krishna blessed him. So these are few pastimes, and one of the pastime I thought of taking more time here. This is my favorite pastime. I'll take 5 more minutes to do this. So this is Brahma Vimohan Lila. One of my favorite pastime, Brahma Vimohan Lila. So here Brahma himself got bewildered looking at Krishna. When Krishna appeared, when Krishna appeared, he was performing superhumanly activities, but at the same time, he was also showing like a humanly nature. Humanly nature. Brahma himself got confused. Is this a human or God? Is a human or God? So there was an incident after killing Agasura. Krishna, along with his friends, like thousands of kids, basically thousands of Gopa Balas, like all these boys. Uh, Along with all these boys, Krishna went, and he went near the shore of Yamuna. So it was so beautiful place. Air was The cool air was going, and there Krishna called out saying like, "Hey guys, my friends, buddies, let's come here, let's sit here, and let's have our lunch. Let's have our lunch." So they all got their tiffin boxes, lunch boxes, just as like how we send the lunch boxes to our kids. So all these residents, they used to send the lunch boxes to these boys. The boys, they got their lunch boxes, they all opened their lunch boxes, and they're ready to eat. The way they are eating is quite interesting. uh, it's like how the kids normally eat, right? So when the kids are together, they'll, instead of looking at or eating their own lunch box, they look at other lunch box, other kids lunch box, right? So here all these gopa balas, all these boys, they were eating food from everybody's plate. They're taking food from Krishna. My mother gave me this, you try this. And they were telling to other friends, "Hey buddy, my mother gave me this, you try this." Like everybody's sharing their own food. And not just that, they're also serving the food, feeding to each other. You can see here one person taking a jamun and putting in the mouth of other boy, other boy taking the food and putting into other mouth of other one. The same thing. So Krishna also did the same thing. He took the food stuff and he fed few people, few boys, and also a few boys fed Krishna, and he also fed himself. Right. So while it's going on, it was nicely going on. One person was totally confused, right? That was Lord Brahma. Brahma came there and he saw. Brahma is the first person, right? He's the one who uh, ensures the entire creation is in place. Secondary creator. He's a secondary creator. So he knows the God is someone who is in a place. He knows Krishna is God. He knew very well Krishna is God, but he got bewildered, confused that when Krishna descends, does he lose his divinity? Does he lose his divinity? He becomes like a normal boy, and he forgets. He loses his divinity. He got quite confused, and he wanted to do a test. So he did a small test. What he did is he took all the boys here. So first he takes all the calves, and later he takes all the boys, and he captures all the boys and abducts all these boys and calves, and he in a cave. Hides in a cave, and he goes back to his abode, Brahmaloka. Brahmaloka. So Brahmaloka is like the 1 minute of our hour time, 1 minute of our earth time is 1 year in Brahmaloka, 1 full year in Brahmaloka. It's a different realm. The time is different. So it's like all the boys are gone now. Krishna was looking for like, where are these boys? They need to go to their homes. So what Krishna did? Krishna expanded as his boys. Expanded as his boys. So Krishna, we saw in this verse today, mm, um, Krishna, God being in the heart of every living being, he knows everything. What we think, our thoughts, emotions, or what we do, everything we do, right? So Krishna exactly knows who we are, what we are. Okay, so it was easy for him to be like a boy, right? So you can see all these boys are abducted by the Lord Brahma, and now it is because it's time to sunset. All these boys needs to go back to their home. There are no boys. So what Krishna did, Krishna expanded as the boys. Krishna himself become these boys. Krishna himself became these boys. And not just that, he's behaving exactly like how the boys behaved before. Hmm. Like some person has some likings, so some boys they go to the home and they hug the mom. Some guys they go and they hug their father. Some guys they go and they throw all their stuff. Everybody is different. Every kid is different. So Krishna was doing all those things like, just like how all the other kids were doing. Just like how all the other kids were doing, Krishna was doing exactly same thing. No difference. And not just that, during this tenure, it was like for 1 year, it was like that. So Krishna expanded as his boys. Krishna behaving like those children. It was for 1 year. 1 year passed. Hmm. And during this tenure of 1 year, all the mothers were so much attracted to these boys. It is Krishna's expansions only now. Huh? They are so much attracted. The attraction between them also increased. Not just boys, Krishna also expanded as the calves. The calves are also hidden by Brahma, right? Krishna expanded as the calves, and the mother cow and calf, the intimacy got increased. There was so much intimate, become intimate towards each other. Loving relationship between this mother child got increased. So towards the end of 1 year, Balarama asks a question. Balarama is Krishna's brother, right? He has a question, Krishna, what's going on here? What's going on here? In the past 1 year, I feel like there's so much, all this parent to child relationship is growing a lot. There's so much intimacy toward each other. What is going on? So that time Krishna reveals the fact that Brahma stole all these boys and calves. I became them. You can see in this picture, I expanded like these boys. It was for 1 full year, nobody could understand. It was all Krishna only expansion. Krishna only expanded. So Brahma came back after 1 year of duration on the Earth planet. So he just went for a minute, but it was already 1 year. So Brahma came back and he saw all the boys are still there. So all the boys are going. All the boys are going to the forest. They are playing. They are going back and they're eating the food and doing everything. So how they used to eat, how they used to play, that was all same. Brahma got confused. Uh, I hid these kids in a cave. Who are these people now? Who are these kids now? He went back, he rushed to the cave and saw in the cave also all the who are the kids he hid there. Everybody was present. Everybody was present. He came back and he saw, he's seeing the all these boys here and there, both places. He got confused. So that time Brahma could understood it is God Krishna's Leela. God Krishna's Leela. So while Brahma was looking at Krishna, Krishna revealed his identity from all these boys. You can see in this picture, you can see in this picture, right? From all the boys manifested God, God manifested. It's like this, right? So thousands of boys and thousands of calves from everyone's body, like God himself manifested. You can see multi-dimensional view here. So that time Brahma goes and seeks forgiveness. With great repentance, he seeks forgiveness. Krishna forgives him, and Brahma offers praise. It's a wonderful, beautiful pastime. I had to rush, speak fast to complete this. We had less time, but maybe next time I'll take more time. It's a beautiful Leela. Okay, so I'll stop here. So thank you all for joining. If you have any questions, thoughts, sharings, we can take now. Thank you. Hare Krishna.